Hi, our viewers. It's so great to have you back on this beautiful channel today. This is Marriage-matics, where beautiful marriages happen. And I'm Coach D. Here with me is...
I am Coach Mide. Good day, and I'm sure you are enjoying yourself. It's nice to have you back on this channel.
So I hope you have subscribed.
And it's very important that you click on the notification bell, because that will be able to alert you anytime that we are releasing our very beautiful videos that like the one you are seeing today.
Yes, so today is for the married. Wow, for the married. So Coach, what do you have for us?
Well, over time we have seen that when it comes to the issue of sex, especially in homes, there is something that is very important, and that is this what we call chemistry.
Okay.
You know, there is a need for chemistry now, but a lot of time it becomes an issue when people who have lived together over time now seems like there is really no serious chemistry between them, and then it becomes an issue when it comes to sex. Today we'll be talking about things you can do to turn on your man, turn on your wife in such a way that beautiful sexual chemistry can really be very serious at home.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, when you have that at home, sex becomes a joyful thing that you look forward to.
Yeah.
I hope you are ready. This is 18 plus.
Yes. This is strictly for the married.
Strictly for the married. And those who are about to get married, probably in the next 1 week, 2 weeks.
So that you equip yourself, so you know what's...
Maybe I should start. Many times, let me quickly debunk this. A lot of people assume that men are always turned on every time. That it's just like when we are walking. Don't mind that. It looks like when we walk around and we are just ready to have sex every time. It doesn't work that way. The truth is, we don't think about sex every time, and we are not turned on every time. In fact, there are some situations whereby a guy will see a lady and is turned off entirely. So let's quickly start from that particular point. We don't get turned on every time.
Okay, so that's disclaimer. We hear. Okay, now tell us one thing that turns on the average man.
Now, if you would like to ensure that your husband comes home every time, ready for you, let me give you some beautiful secrets, and they are going to pay for this. Now, let me give you this one very fast. Number one, men are moved by what they see. That is just the way that we are wired.
Okay.
Men are moved by what they see. For example, there are things that the man sees and it turns him on, and then there are things he sees and then it's just like, now imagine you coming home and then your wife, now that traditional setting where the wife is always at home and then the husband comes in and then he meets the wife. Now, a lot of time, a lot of women just probably tie wrappers and then just put one cloth and everything is just smelling. That turns off any man. So what turns him on, basically? Now, just one of the key things you can do is simply change what you wear, something new, something beautiful, and something tight. Did you get what I just said? Something tight
showing
that
shape.
will show the shape of what the man has prostrated to get. You know, I'm telling you, any man will look again and then look again, and I'm sure that already the sexual chemistry will go up just like that in the home. So men are moved by what they see, what we see. Another thing is this, hairstyle. A lot of women these days are permission.
Wig to the rescue.
For all the women who use wig, at least you're helping the wig industry. But most men we like varieties, and we like your hair, naturally. We like just do variety, something new, something beautiful every time. It turns on.
The problem with the wig thing is that many times people won't wear the wig inside. The wig is mainly for occasions.
So what is usually under? In some cases are smelling. In some cases look so rough.
So rough. So
it becomes an issue.
The person is So you just feel that I'm at home. Let me just be anyhow. Let me just maybe the weaving underneath is like 2, 3, 4 weeks old and it's already so rough. So that's an issue. Okay, let me say for women, one of the major turn-ons, I think it's words.
Words, yes.
Words.
Yes.
You might feel that okay, it's only when I want to have sex with my wife that I now start saying you are the butter in my
Yeah.
you are the cockroach in
A
my
lot of time they see
in my
through
cupboard
all
and all of
those
that.
sudden care, sudden
care.
affection.
So it's more like a build-up of words, of tenderness. Women will respond to tenderness.
Maybe let's say it's
Respond
more of a lifestyle. So if you always say those affectionate words naturally, when you are used to it, I think a lot of women will get ready.
The woman will not feel so defensive that you want access to my body, is why you are saying all this love in Tokyo thing.
That's why you remember to transfer money that you have been owing.
And turn on this money. Transfer, give your wife money, buy her gifts. Buy her gifts just because you buy her gifts, not even if it's not a particular occasion. Sometimes you could just zero your mind that okay, it's only when I'm doing birthday that I can expect a gift. The old way of thinking that okay, if you want to get a woman to bed, even people who are not married, that just buy her something to eat, buy her shawarma, buy her this and that. How much more when you are in marriage? You get the point? It still works. It's not because you are trying to buy her affection. It's just because you are creating an atmosphere. You are creating something conducive, something like we say, turn on, something to turn her on. You get the point? Another thing, okay, you said that point. Let me hear it from your mouth. It's sweet when I heard it from your mouth about what turns on a woman. You're saying something about service. But yeah, explain yourself. Because
I know that one will really, really be of interest to you. Actually, I told my wife, and then maybe with years of research, if I can say that, what turns on many women is just to help out with the housework.
Yeah.
Now, that looks like for you, yes, but that is the truth. I mean, if you have those traditional settings where the wife does all the work and the husband just sits in front of the TV, let me tell you, every time you want to have sex, you are going to have a lot of issues.
Even aside from the traditional settings, these days, both people work.
Yes.
The two, they'll go out to their different workplaces and all that. So they come back equally tired and all of that. And maybe the lady still goes in to do one thing, two things, three, a lot of things actually to put things on ground and all. So she will feel more like having a partner if the guy also does something, contributes.
So join in, help her to do. Now, don't do
Not
it.
help her. Do together.
I'm sorry,
yes.
I'm sorry, ma. Do together.
So that when comes to...
And also pay the school fees together.
Excuse me?
Yes. Do the housework together, pay school fees together.
Okay, no problem.
Now, let me quickly drop this for any woman out there. One of the things that will help you is this. On some days, just call your husband and tell him some dangerous things you will do to him when he gets home.
Like you pray for him, that you want to pray for him.
Who is talking about praying?
You want to
call him and just tell him, if you get home right from the door, I'm going to show you who I am, and then I'm going to turn your head. You are going to, now that man at work will be grinning, just be smiling sheepish. People around will wonder what is wrong with it. Already he's imagining the picture.
Dr. Olumide,
if they ask me, I will tell them what my wife just said. But for some others who may not want to expose what she just said. But I can assure you that man will not resume back home, will return home on time. That works every time. And then lastly, once in a while, just ask him to lie down and then massage him.
That works for women too.
It works for men. Just massage. You know, there is no way you massage and then there won't be some serious sex. And then once in a while, sit on his laps. You know, people don't do that in marriage. I don't know. Are you guys getting old or getting? Sit down on his laps, play with him, touch his head, slap him sometimes playfully. You know, just play with him, walk around. And then once in a while, tease him, flirt with him.
Yeah.
Flirt with him. Now, don't just say you are married and then you settle down. No, flirt with your man. Or make it look like, I mean, he's still running after you. And I'm telling you, in that house, he will run after you.
Wow.
Just ensure that your contraceptives are very good. Now, we are not going to say all these things today. We have so much more written in my book. I'm sure you have heard about this book, Marriage Secrets of Great Sex. The book is available. Just chat us up and then we are going to tell you how to get it. It's a book that you need. That
there are other turn-ons that you might
so many more that are there. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back again. Please don't forget, subscribe and then click on the notification button so that once we upload any video, you will get the information immediately. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had fun today.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.